Let's talk a moment about propaganda and American baseball. This program was made this summer, 2020, this past summer, about Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa having a big home run battle. I'm not even going to go into the woods about the fake records these people put up. How I was going to thinking about a minute ago that because these guys hit so many home runs, how many games did they win with those home runs that affected the outcomes of pennant races? That's another story. Today we're going to talk about outright propaganda, Black Lives Matter, communism, overthrowing the United States. What these people are trying to do is overthrow the United States, and ESPN and ABC are willing accomplices because they put this program out, and I watched the whole thing, and I kept wondering why during some of the highlights of the program, they kept cutting away to these pictures that really had nothing to do with the program. And I'm going to play an example for you right here. All right, I'm going to go back to about right here. Oh, perfect. All right, you see the date on there, Sunday, September the 27th, 1998. I'm going to go back a little further to get some context about how they cut in and cut out and then splice in propaganda for you and your children to see when they're watching these programs. That's right. You can't even let your children watch about home run derby type thing anymore because of the communist propaganda that has been spliced in with this stuff. So let's go back just a hair further, and it's going to show Mark McGuire hit some home runs, and I'll just let it play for just a second without talking too much. But he's pacing the dugout. He's getting ready to hit some more home runs. They show this innocuous scene. Don't know what that building is. But right there, Ferguson, Missouri. It didn't dawn on me what that was in there for. Let's go a little further because I just really was only asking the question, why are these non-baseball pictures thrown in here? It gets better. My wife picked up on one of these. So let's right there. Now, this was 1998. Why are they showing gay pride flags and Black Lives Matter posters? 1998. See, what they're trying to do is get you caught up in the story, get your brain functioning to where this is good, this is good, this is good, and then they put in propaganda, little snippets of propaganda, and they've done this 2 or 3 times in this movie. I just caught twice. There's another section where they do the same thing. This part here has nothing to do with baseball, has nothing to do with what happened between Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire. Let me play another second or two. Now you're going to see a bookstore here, Left Bank Books. Now what is Left Bank Books? Well, I looked it up. And what it has to do with baseball is absolutely nothing. It's left-wing propaganda. Left Bank Books, customer service, St. Louis, Missouri. And right here, here's one of their latest tweets. 3 days ago, they had some guy on there, Charles M. Blow, who will discuss his new book, The Devil You Know, A Black Power Manifesto. I mean, I'm not and then over here, they're talking about children's books. So, folks, you've got people going to this bookstore about books about grandma and Black Power in the same 24-hour period. What are you people teaching your children? And you wonder why the United States is falling apart. And in particular, I'm not going to go down that path. But there's a certain group of people that it's really falling apart for them. But they're going to come back on all of us because they can't cut it in this world. It can't be their fault. It has to be someone else's fault. That's the whole thing about Black Lives Matter. It cannot be a person's fault that they are struggling in life. You have to blame it on societal issues. But going back and looking at propaganda, can we trust ABC? Can we trust ESPN? Can we trust Major League Baseball? Because they had to sign off on this. Major League Baseball can no longer be trusted as an independent entertainment. It's propaganda now. That's all I got to say. I could keep ranting about this.